Hey Wonderland, today we are spending a cozy afternoon here at Epcot. Food and Wine Festival is ending on November 22nd, so we are spending the last few moments of the festival grabbing some last minute bites and some festival favorites, because the Festival of the Holidays is going to begin very soon on November 28th. So no big agenda today, just vibing. We're strolling around the World Showcase, tasting whatever looks good from the Food and Wine Festival, maybe catching some entertainment, and just really slowing down to enjoy this absolutely perfect Epcot afternoon. It's overcast right now, there's a slight chill in the air, and I'm just so excited to be here. Yes, it's just me today, so grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's go explore. Well, I am walking out of World Celebration. And what do I see at the edge of the World Showcase? I see the Epcot Christmas tree. I am so excited for the Christmas season. And I have been saying it on almost every vlog, but Christmas season at Disney just hits differently. So let's check out this Christmas tree and look at the decorations. Well, here she is, all in her glory. A very tall Christmas tree at the edge of the World Showcase. I think it's so cute how on the Christmas balls, like the baubles, balls, whatever you call them, they have the different flags for each of the countries. But I really like the gold tinsel on the tree. And I mean, this tree is so tall. I wonder how tall they are. I wonder if I can ask a cast member or find it online. But these trees are ginormous. I also like that next to the Christmas tree, they plant poinsettias because, you know, poinsettias is typically the plant or the flower for Christmas. So the vibes over here are just really, really magical. And I just can't wait to see the tree all lit up. All right, that's enough of the Christmas tree business. We are here for some food too. And believe it or not, Chris and I have not tried the Mexico booth yet. So that is where I am going. Well, lucky for me, the Mexico food booth was not very busy, so I was able to pick up a few things. To eat, I picked up the tostada de carnitas, which is a braised pork on top of a fried corn tortilla with chipotle black beans, salsa ranchera, crema mexicana, and queso fresco. I tried very hard to pronounce all of that. I also got to drink the strawberry pomegranate margarita, which has 100% agave blanco tequila, joven mezcal, pomegranate liqueur, strawberry puree, and spicy agave. And excuse my hair if it goes everywhere because it is windy right now. And as you see, my hair is just kind of doing its own thing. But we are going to start with the tostada. It looks very good. I'm very excited to dig in. So cheers, Wonderland. Oh yeah. So every time Chris and I come to the festivals, Mexico kind of lets us down food-wise. Chris really likes the coco flan that's served at the Flower and Garden Festival, but anytime we've had something savory, we've kind of been let down. But this, holy cannoli, this is fantastic. What I really like about it is the pork. It has a really nice, like, sweet and tangy flavor, and the black beans are very mild. The crema on top is fantastic, and with the crunch of the tortilla, the corn tortilla, it's absolutely wonderful. I would go ahead and give this a 9 out of 10. I'm actually really surprised on how much I really like this. All right, I completely destroyed that tostada. I really like carnitas, I really like pork, and that was just perfect. So if you're still here and the Food and Wine Festival is still going on and you like pork and you like corn tortilla, I would grab it. But that's enough about the tostada. We are here to try the margarita as well. So I'm very excited for this. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go. Okay. Okay. It's not as sweet as I was hoping it to be, or like it looks like it's really sweet, right? Like it has that really bright red color, but it's not very sweet. I'm honestly a little disappointed with this, I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, not really vibing with this one. Last year, or I believe it was for the Flower and Garden Festival, they had a cucumber one, a cucumber like melon margarita, I think. That was fantastic. I'm not gonna waste this. I am going to drink this, but for $13, almost $13, honestly, I would skip this. Now, if you don't like sweet margaritas and just want like a little hint of pomegranate in those flavors, go ahead and grab it. But for me, unfortunately, I'm gonna pass. But the tostada, oh, we're gonna finish this one. Well, the Mexico booth was a 1-for-1. We didn't like one, but we liked the other. So I call it a draw. But for now, we are moving further into the World Showcase, into our next stop, which is going to be the Swiss Alps booth. There's one thing on the food and wine menu I surprisingly haven't gotten yet, and that is the raclette cheese at the Swiss booth Alps. And you know you get to the Alps booth when it starts getting stinky, because that cheese smells, but I promise it is delicious. We have acquired the stinky raclette cheese. It does have basically a little baguette on top, or yeah, I'm gonna say baguette, bread, you know, it is what it is. And then underneath is all of the good stuff, the ham, the potatoes, and the raclette cheese. I am very excited for this. This is one of my favorites at the Food and Wine Festival. So to do this, you break apart a little piece of bread. This might be a fork and knife situation, so I grabbed a fork and knife. And I'm gonna cut through the potato. Do a little potato and the cheese. And, oh, the ham is cold. I was imagining the ham to be warm, so that's a little disappointing. Okay, here we go. The perfect bite. Here we go, Wonderland, cheers. Now, one thing I noticed about this dish is you have to eat it kind of quick because the cheese will actually harden. Like it's getting, obviously it's windy, right? So it's gonna get cold fast. So just eat it as fast as you can. But you're gonna wanna eat it as fast as you can because it's delicious. I cannot be too confident on my rating that I have done in the past, but I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. It's phenomenal. It's delicious. It's just shy of a 10 just because the ham is cold. That's just preference. But regardless, if you're into funky cheeses and potato and ham, I mean your basics, right? Then I would say go ahead, run over to the Swiss booth. And if you don't know where it is, it's actually in the Germany pavilion. So I'm standing right in front of it. So, and don't fear if you don't catch it this year, because it seems to be a returning dish every year. So if you can't try it this year, put it on your list for next year. I am now walking around the World Showcase, and I am in the America Pavilion. And what do I see? I think I spot another Christmas tree. I'm like the Christmas tree hunter, y'all. I found another tree. And this one is all red, white, and blue. All right, let's see what type of goodies we can spot on this tree. I see pineapples, I see grapes, I see just, you know, red and white, some lanterns on there. I really like the bows, the red and white striped bows. Those are really pretty. From this angle, I think you guys can see the lights. They just turned on, believe it or not. So multicolored lights on this tree. But she's a pretty one. Okay, Wonderland, I need you to put it in the comments. When do you put out your Christmas tree? Are you those people that as soon as November 1st hits, your tree's out, your decorations are out? Or do you wait till after Thanksgiving? In the Wonderland household, we wait till after Thanksgiving. Mostly because my birthday is November 25th, and I always, growing up, I was always like, Thanksgiving comes first, Thanksgiving comes first. So in our house, Thanksgiving does come first, and then I put up my Christmas decorations literally the day after. But I wanna know, Wonderland, when do you put up your Christmas decor? I have found myself in the France Pavilion, mainly because I wanna go ride on Remy's. But behind me are some Christmas decorations here at the pavilion. Looks like they're different baubles with like the front cut out, and then they have all of the historical landmarks in Paris in the middle of them. How cute is that? I've never seen those before, and I think those are really cool for the holiday season. So if you're here during Christmas and, you know, December and maybe some of January, you can catch these little festive baubles. I've noticed in walking around the World Showcase that a lot of the pavilions are dressed up in their Christmas gear. Right here we have some wreaths outside of one of the stores here in Paris. Okay, Ratatouille, don't let us down. Hopefully the single rider is functioning today. Well, Remy's did not let us down. The single rider is open. Y'all want to go see Remy? I know I do.
Les invités pour le dîner.
Yes, what to prepare? Hein? Pour le repas idéal. Coq au vin? Non. A simple omelet? Too simple.
What?
Mais oui, that's it! What are you doing? Que manigancez-vous? Out of my way! Dépêchez-vous! Par ici! Go! Go! Il va aussi me falloir rapidement 4 ratatouilles pour la carte. Maintenant. Oui, ma chérie. Hey, thanks for coming, everyone. Vous serez toujours les bienvenus chez Rémi. À bientôt et bon appétit. Emile!
Well, I thought we were going to get stuck on Remy's because we got to the end of the ride before we get off, and it stopped for like a good 5 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, are we going to get evacuated? We're going to get evacuated?" No, we didn't get evacuated. But notes to mention, Remy's is no longer 3D. I completely forgot about that. It is now just a regular 2D experience where they had the 3D glasses. It's actually no longer there, so you can't even pick up a pair of glasses. So good to know if you guys didn't like 3D. I'm not a big fan of 3D, so I'm actually really happy that it's 2D now, but the screens are like crystal clear. It was actually kind of hard for me to focus on it, but there's something for you guys to know. We are going to move right along. I am going to mosey towards the front of the park. I would really like to get on Guardians as the last thing we do possibly. A couple weeks ago I was here by myself and I waited in a 70-minute line, but it was actually 45 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. So I think we are going to chance it and go over to Guardians and see if we can get Conga, which is Chris's favorite song. And Chris isn't with us, so I think maybe it'd be funny if we got Conga. As far as crowd level goes, this is what it's looking at about 2:30 on a Sunday. So it is getting there. This holiday season is definitely going to bring some crowds, so if you're visiting, be prepared for that. And be prepared for the weather. The weather's been kind of weird here. In the morning, it's been chilly. In the evenings, it's been chilly. And then in the middle of the day, it's been hot. So bring sweaters, bring pants, bring short sleeves, bring tank tops, and bring a bathing suit. Because if you do a mid-day break, you can just jump in the pool, because you're going to want to, believe me. We are coming up to Guardians. And Wonderland I don't think I'm gonna do it today. I don't think I can do it. The line is actually outside of the building, and that is not a good sign. We are just gonna have to wait to get back on Guardians. I love Guardians so much. It definitely is worth the wait, but to be completely honest with you, I was not in the mood to be waiting at that long of a line today. Normally I would do it, but I have to be mindful because I have to go home and to go take care of Momo. So instead, we are gonna go try one more food booth that Chris and I did not get to try yet. Walking towards the land pavilion and slightly to the left is Earth Eats. Apparently it was introduced in 2017 and there's a few things on this menu that I like to grab. I have grabbed my food from the Earth Eats booth and I'm very excited to give this a go. The first dish that we are going to try is the red wine braised beef short rib. It has goat cheese polenta, puttesca sauce, shaved pecorino cheese, and petite herbs. Then for dessert, I also picked up the lemon poppy seed cake with lemon icing. First of all, short ribs look absolutely amazing. And I'm pretty sure I butchered that sauce name, but it's okay. You guys forgive me, right? But this poppy seed cake, look how beautiful that is. The little flower on top, absolutely amazing, pretty. So without further ado, let me grab my fork and let's dig in to this beef short rib. I love short ribs. I love short ribs so much. And just about every birthday that I have, I ask Chris to make them for me, so I'm very excited about this. Trying to get everything in one bite. Oh, it looks like there are olives in there. Ooh, I'm not a big olive fan, but it's okay. All right, perfect bite, got a little bit of everything. Oh, All right, before I dig in for second and thirds, is this short rib the most tender cut of short rib I've ever had? No, but it's cooked very good. The polenta is fantastic, and I'm a very big fan, a huge fan of pecorino cheese, and they give you like some nice shreds of it. So all in all, I'm very happy with this dish. I do wish the short rib was a little bit more on the tender side, but overall, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, now that I'm full with short rib, it is now time for dessert. Lemon poppy seed. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of the flavor profile, but depending on how lemony it is, I can like it. So this is gonna be a hit or miss, but little slice. The icing on it looks nice. OMG. We got a winner. We got a winner, y'all. This is gonna be really hard not to eat this whole thing because Chris isn't with me. Normally we split everything, but it's just me today, obviously. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is fantastic. The cake is moist. The lemon profile is very muted. It's not very overly lemony, because you know when you get like lemon pound cake or lemon cake and it's like punch you in the face lemon citrus? This is not like that at all. The icing is nice and sweet. Now, Chris probably wouldn't like this because there is a lot of icing, but I'm an icing girl and I love it. So honestly, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. Ooh, I did it. I did it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So if you miss it on this festival, hopefully this will come back because this is absolutely delicious. Well, Wonderland, I hope you had a wonderful, fantastic Epcot afternoon with me. I was so happy we were able to try a few more things for the Food and Wine Festival because it is going away next weekend, November 22nd. I am very, very excited for Festival of the Holidays, especially with us being locals now. This is going to be our first time experiencing the Festival of the Holidays here at Epcot. I am very excited. Stay tuned for more vlogs because plenty are coming your way. And leave me a comment down below if you are going to come to the Festival of the Holidays here at Epcot. And if you are coming, let me know what's good or not. I heard they do a cookie stroll, so that is on my list. But for now, Wonderland, thank you so much for your love and support. We love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and let's see what happens next.